What's up guys, it's me Vivi and welcome back to some more Kingdom Hearts. So in the latest Dengeki PlayStation, Tetsuya Nomura shared even more information on KH3. It's awesome. Now the first thing I want to go over, apparently Twilight Town will be a tutorial level. Well, at least there will be some tutorial involved in some sort of way. Here's what was explained, and everything's been translated thanks to Zephyr. From the previous E3 footage, there's a cutscene in Twilight Town. It seems to be an important world again. Nomura, Twilight Town is a place where you'll have gameplay tutorials and it'll be one of the earlier stages. Okay, I just want to quickly go over something. I don't recall seeing a cutscene of Twilight Town in the E3 footage. I think it got mistaken with the orchestra trailer. I just wanted to point that out. Okay, so Nomura said it'll be one of the earlier stages. He didn't say it's going to be the first world. So I'm thinking, what if we go back to the cutscene we had in 0.2? Sora coming to the tower with apparently a secret. Does this secret involve Twilight Town? Maybe? Did he go there and then come back to Yensid's tower? If that's the case, that means that the cutscene we had in 0.2 is actually part of KH3. Let me summarize this in two scenarios. Remember the cutscene where Sora is about to take the gang to the Colosseum? Well, he thinks he's gonna take them there, but they end up in Twilight Town instead. I can already imagine Donald's reaction in the back, just shouting and yelling at Sora. Or scenario number 2, Sora visits Twilight Town on his own for some unknown reason, and then he goes to Yensid to see Donald and Goofy, and then they decide to go to Olympus Coliseum. And look, if Twilight Town is a tutorial level, one would assume that it's after Yensid's tower because he said that all of Sora's powers got stripped away, so automatically one would think that hey, he lost all of his powers, he's gonna end up in Twilight Town and he's gonna train there, aka a tutorial level. But hey guys, leave your own thoughts in the comments. What do you think? How do you think Twilight Town will be implemented in the beginning of the game? Now, what about the scene with Xemnas and Ansem right in front of the mansion? I mean, Sora has his new outfit, but Donald and Goofy don't. If we go back to the Toy Story reveal, Donald and Goofy have new outfits. So technically, that cutscene we got is before Toy Story. Unless, of course, Donald and Goofy were meant to have new outfits in that cutscene. Their old outfits could have simply been for the purpose of the trailer, who knows. But looking at Sora's outfit, we can say Twilight Town will have two visits, one for the purpose of the tutorial and the other simply for the story. And talking about that, this brings me to this. In Kingdom Hearts 2, after visiting each world once, there was a scenario incentive to revisit them, but what about Kingdom Hearts 3? Nomura, I personally liked having to revisit the worlds twice, but Kingdom Hearts 3 has a different flow. It's going to be different, not necessarily saying that there won't be second visits at all. For example, Twilight Town, tutorial plus a story. And judging by how worlds will be larger, and by the way, Nomura confirmed that there will be less Disney worlds. So knowing that these Disney worlds will be more in-depth, have more content, I guess we could say second visits will be reduced. Next, Nomura also confirmed that the Kingdom Key will not have a Keyblade transformation. It's only going to have a form, the one we saw, second form, which has Kingdom Hearts 2 combo moves and Kingdom Hearts 1 attacks, the situation commands. Here's what was asked. Are there forms as many as the number of Keyblades? Actually, no. Each Keyblade has an attributed type such as attack or defense, and those are the forms that exist for each type. You switch into the form while transforming the Keyblade. By the way, the series' iconic Keyblade Kingdom Key changes Sora into second form, tentative name, with Kingdom Hearts 2 color scheme, but this form is exclusive to Kingdom Key. The Keyblade doesn't transform, but your tactics change. Some forms are specific to certain Keyblades. So there you go folks, Nomura gave us a nice summary. Each Keyblade will have its own form and situation commands, except for Kingdom Key, which will only have Kingdom Hearts 2 combo moves and situation commands. It doesn't have a Keyblade transformation. And honestly, I assumed it were to be the case, because it's an iconic Keyblade. I just couldn't imagine it transforming. Is it just me? Now, usually Keyblades have stat boosts and abilities attached if we go with Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, but now we have these situation commands. It's definitely going to be different. Sure, the Kingdom Key has weaker stats, but it's situation commands. Would you toss them aside? What would you do? Now, for those of you who are wondering about the 5th member or leader in Union Cross, Nomura explained that the new character will be revealed sometime in August, so I'm absolutely looking forward to theorizing that. Now, I want to finish off the video by going over something I forgot to mention. Remember the fan questions that were asked by Orion? Well, there's this one very interesting question that caught my my attention. Ryan, have you ever imagined there being a Kingdom Hearts CGI movie, similar to Advent Children or Kingsglaive? Nomura replied, nothing has been thought about in terms of a cinematic piece, only because it's difficult to put into a narrative that has become as complex as Kingdom Hearts. Of course, we do have a 15-year history, so it has come up in discussions about doing some sort of cinematic piece, especially from Disney. They are interested in making a CG movie of sort, but again, it's difficult to make the call on how we want to execute it and how to form it. I still haven't come to a resolution about what would be the most appropriate way in which we depict the narrative, so nothing specific has been formulated. Okay, now guys, trust me, I always imagined what a Kingdom Hearts CG movie would be like, but I keep thinking it's actually very scary. Like Nomura said, Kingdom Hearts is very, very complex. If they were to make a movie based off the first game, I can't imagine them putting in everything. It can't fit, unless we're talking about like a 3-hour film or something, but that's unlikely when it comes to animated films. Usually animated films, they're 90 minutes on average. And you know there's this curse out there. Video game movies, they tend to suck, unfortunately. Imagine Kingdom Hearts. Such a huge universe with complex backstories, characters. It's just very hard to imagine a film. Unless, of course, they were planning on making a reimagining of KH1, something that would be suited in a movie format. But again, that would mean they would have to scrap a bunch of stuff from the first game, especially if it's a 90 minutes movie we're talking about. Out of everything, guys, if Kingdom Hearts were to ever appear on TV, I would like to imagine an anime. Perhaps based off the manga, I don't know. But an anime, Kingdom Hearts, it works. Season 1 could be Kingdom Hearts 1, a couple of episodes for each world. You see where I'm going with this? An anime, it can work out, but as a movie, it's very difficult. Now, some video game movies I feel have potential. For example, something I've talked about a lot on this channel, Sly Cooper. Now that they can work with, but Kingdom Hearts, I don't know. But dude, wait a minute, it's Disney. You know their track record with animated films, Zootopia, Frozen, Big Hero 6. Why are you so worried about Kingdom Hearts? It's just we're so used to the video games, right? There's so much content. It's just scary to think about. Now, what about back cover? Back cover, sure, it's considered a movie, but I just see that as multiple episodes, cutscenes put together. But hey, Square Enix and Disney, they're definitely interested with the idea. I mean, Takeshi Nozue, who's known as the co-director of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children and director of visual works for the movie Kingsglaive, he's actually interested. Here's an old interview, well, question, from 2015. You've also worked on Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2 as the movie director. Would you like to direct an actual film based on Kingdom Hearts if such a project was greenlighted? Nozue: answering the call of the audience matters more to me than working a particular franchise. Kingdom Hearts or not, if it's something the fans want, I'm happy to give it a try. So there's definitely some interest out there. So with that being said, guys, I have nothing else to say. So like always, leave your questions in the comment section below. I've been Vivi, thank you for the support, and thank you for watching. Until next time.